From wind turbine catches fire after being struck by lightning to a crane collapsed onto a residential building in London, these incidents underscore the unpredictable nature of industrial mishaps, highlights the critical importance of stringent safety measures in high-risk environments. Now let's get it on. This video is made for educational purposes and contains significant original text commentary. St. Petersburg, Russia, sits at the eastern tip of the Gulf of Finland on the Baltic Sea. It's known for its stunning architecture and grand palaces and intricate cathedrals. The end of 2020, an unexpected fireworks display was witnessed by St. Petersburg residents after a fire broke out at a pyrotechnics warehouse. The fire ignited a breathtaking spectacle as cascades of fiery sparks soared into the night sky with billowing smoke. Fortunately, no one was hurt. And these were some firework fails in Adelphi, Italy. Seven years ago, a five-story building collapsed in South Nairobi. A concrete facade crumbled like delicate sandcastles, echoing chaos through the urban landscape. The building lay in a heartbreaking heap, and the infinite sadness of the people here. The event echoing the need for safety and vigilance in urban development. The incident occurred on August 3, 2015, when two cranes collapsed onto buildings during construction. The cranes were involved in lifting a bridge section when they toppled over, crashing onto nearby buildings, including residential and commercial structures. Tragically, the collapse resulted in extensive damage to the surrounding area. It was a significant event that prompted investigations into safety protocols during construction and crane operations in the Netherlands. Join the conversation with us, share your thoughts, and hit that subscribe button to receive our most updated videos. A tower crane collapsed as strong winds swept through Funing in East China's Jiangxing province. Video captured by a pedestrian shows the moment the tower crane suddenly collapsed. You are watching some turbine catch fire. One of the reasons is lightning. Lightning can hit the blades of the turbine itself, causing electrical and mechanical damage. When lightning strikes a turbine blade, the immense heat can lead to combustion of the materials used in construction, such as fiberglass or other composite materials. This can result in a fire that's challenging to extinguish due to the height of the turbine and the limited accessibility for firefighting equipment. These incidents highlight the need for lightning protection systems and robust safety measures in wind farms. Multiple building collapses across China showcase the pervasive issue of compromised construction practices. The collapse stemmed from the tofu dreg construction, a term describing the compromised structural integrity due to shortcuts. This series of events highlights systemic construction issues, prompting a call for improved building standards and governmental action to ensure citizen safety amid widespread infrastructure concerns. Positioned in Makkah Province, Mecca is southwest of Saudi Arabia's capital, Riyadh. This sacred city draws millions annually for pilgrimages. On September 11, 2015, a crane collapse occurred in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. A massive construction crane collapsed onto the Grand Mosque during a severe thunderstorm. This tragic incident took place just days before the start of the annual pilgrimage. The crane, which was part of an expansive project for the Grand Mosque, fell onto the eastern part of the mosque's courtyard, where worshippers were gathered. The incident raised concerns about construction safety measures and prompted investigations into the cause of the collapse. October 2022, Wawa Bridge in the Philippines collapsed. On July 2020, a crane collapsed onto a residential building in Bow, East London. The incident occurred during a lifting operation where the crane collapsed onto a block of flats, causing significant damage.
Open the gate for them.
The crane collapse raised concerns about safety measures during construction and the potential risks associated with crane operations in densely populated urban areas. Video of the first floor cooling towers at the Biblis nuclear power station in Germany has been demolished via a control collapse on the 2nd of February 2023. A controlled collapse of the 3 cooling towers that supported Paradise Coal Plant in Kentucky. The coal plant served the valley for 59 years and was retired in 2020. Can you see how a tower crumpled like paper? Cozumel Port, nestled on the island of Cozumel off Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, is a vibrant hub for cruise ships and maritime activities. 4 years ago, among stormy conditions, a startling incident unfolded at the Cozumel port involving 2 Carnival cruise ships. The scene was unsettling as the moving Carnival Glory made contact with the docked Legends ship, resulting in damage to the Glory's Platinum restaurant windows. In fact, high winds and strong currents are probable factors in the collision. Finally, the ship was deemed seaworthy after inspection, allowing the Carnival Glory to continue its scheduled voyage. This event stands as a testament to the continuous vigilance and expertise required in the world of maritime travel. Join the conversation with us, share your thoughts, and hit the subscribe button to receive our most updated videos. Last year, a fire ignited in the Al Hamaran market situated in Madeira area, east of Alexandria. The blaze ravaged several market stalls, resulting in extensive charring, yet fortunately no casualties were recorded. The cause to be a consequence of careless discarded cigarette butts. The incident underscores the potential dangers posed by seemingly minor actions and emphasizes the need for heightened vigilance to prevent such incidents in crowded marketplaces. The collapse of the 6-story building in Changsha, Hunan, China on April 29th was a harrowing event that shook the community. The structure, a mixed-use building with a restaurant, cinema, and primary resident units, crumbled in a chaotic spectacle. Dust and debris filled the air as emergency sirens pierced the scene, echoing amidst the distressing chaos. The somber sight of the collapsed structure stood as a stark reminder of the fragility of urban infrastructure and the urgency of safety measures in densely populated areas. On July 2021, the destructive fire at Lake Arrowhead wreaked havoc, inflicting an estimated $2 million in damage to numerous boats and docks. A total of 7 boats were reduced to ashes, while 5 others suffered varying degrees of damage. This Friday morning, Catastrophe not only leaves a trail of destruction, but also raises questions about incendiary beginnings.
In Vladivostok, a sudden and devastating event rocked the tranquility of a residential neighborhood when a multi-story building tragically collapsed. It created a cloud of dust and a chaotic scene of rubble strewn across the area. Still Russia, a 9-story dormitory collapsed on the street, Vinskaya. The collapse of the house happened in just 17 minutes. It started at 12:30 and ended at 12:47. Unbelievable. In a concerning incident on Monday, April 11th, a crane truck experienced a mishap during dismantling procedures at a condominium construction site in Pordenone, Italy, situated along Via Planton. During the operation, the crane's arm unexpectedly detached, causing damage as it tore through the railing of one house and struck the roof of another before plummeting into a nearby garden area. Miraculously, there were no reported injuries resulting from this alarming event. A fire broke out at the Paragon building located on Saffron Road in Wigston, igniting shortly before 10 a.m. The building, notably utilized for document storage purposes, became engulfed in flames, prompting immediate attention from emergency services. The blaze, spreading rapidly within the structure, raised concerns about the safety of stored documents and the structural integrity of the building itself. Efforts to assess the extent of damage and salvage any valuable documents became a primary focus amid this unexpected and alarming event.
Join us as we witness the power of preparedness, the importance of caution, and the sheer determination it takes to stay safe on the water. Don't miss this thrilling reminder of the critical role water safety plays in our daily lives. In a startling incident 4 months ago in Missouri, a boat careened across a tranquil lake, catapulting into a residential property, leaving a trail of chaos and concern. This incident stands as a stark reminder of the unforeseen and sometimes perilous nature of water activities, highlighting the importance of safety and caution in recreational pursuits. In a dramatic scene captured by a Florida drone pilot, turbulent waters off Jupiter Inlet became a battleground for a boat against relentless waves until succumbing, capsizing amidst the furious sea. One impressive video from URIDE 121 Navy ship's sinking ceremony. Another boat fire in Rochester, and firefighter uses jet ski to put out. A boat fire in Cross Lake, Minnesota. Then a man used a flyboard to extinguish.
Pomona, a city, sits approximately 25 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. It's a region rich in agriculture. In a heart-wrenching turn of events, the Victory Outreach Church in Pomona was ravaged by a destructive fire mere hours before much-anticipated 2023 Christmas celebrations. Despite over 100 firefighters' relentless efforts, the blaze raged on, leaving the church in a precarious state of potential total loss. Fortunately, no injuries were reported, but the impact on the church's future endeavors and the community's well-being hangs precariously in the balance. The First Congregational Church of Spencer, located in Spencer, Massachusetts. In an unexpected turn of events, this historic landmark dating back to 1743 was engulfed in flames following a suspected lightning strike. The community faced devastation of relentless blaze that swiftly consumed the iconic steeple and ravaged the structure. The moment when the KTX train careened off the tracks in Korea. 5 years ago, it etched in a chaotic frenzy of motion and disarray. Within 5 minutes of departure, that is, before the speed increased to over 200 kilometers per hour, it failed. As the train tilted, the world outside spun into a dizzying whirl. The abrupt stop left a haunting stillness in its wake in Gangwon-do at that time. New Orleans, located in southeastern Louisiana, sits along the Mississippi River near the Gulf of Mexico. The collapse of the Hard Rock Hotel in New Orleans was a significant event in the city's history. During its construction, a section of the upper floor collapsed, causing a cascade of concrete and debris. This tragedy occurred suddenly, catching both workers and the surrounding community by surprise. It remains a tragic chapter in New Orleans' history, prompting a reevaluation of safety measures in the construction sector. The Rockton chemical fire was a significant incident that occurred at the chemtool plant in Rockland, Illinois in June 2021. The fire erupted at the lubricants and grease manufacturing facility, resulting in a towering blaze that billowed thick plumes of smoke visible for miles. The inferno led to the complete destruction of the chemtool plant, causing substantial environmental concerns about the release of chemicals and runoff into nearby water sources. A video of the demolition of a high-rise building at a cement factory by a crane. Grenada, located in the Meta Department of Colombia. The fireworks pyrotechnics factory explosion in Grenada, Colombia on October 31, 2015, unleashed chaos and devastation. A powerful blast tore through the facility, triggering a massive fire that ravaged the plant and its surroundings in the Cundinamarca department. Investigations pointed towards a mishap during fireworks production or handling as the cause behind the catastrophic explosion. The incident sent shockwaves through the local community, underscoring the inherent risks tied to fireworks manufacturing and emphasizing the critical need for stringent safety protocols with such facilities to avert such tragic events. The 2013 explosion at the BEM fireworks factory in Coteau-de-Lac, Quebec, marked a devastating chapter. On June 20th, a colossal blast tore through the facility, triggering an intense fire that consumed the premises. Investigations suggested the incident occurred during a fireworks transfer, hinting at potential mishandling during the process. This catastrophic event not only raised concerns about firework production safety, but also underscored the imperative need for stringent safety measures. In 2013, during a 4th of July fireworks display in Simi Valley, California, an unexpected incident occurred when a platform holding pyrotechnics collapsed. This resulted in fireworks firing horizontally into the crowd, rather than skyward. The incident prompted safety inquiries and strict regulations regarding pyrotechnic displays to prevent similar mishaps in the future.
Among Atlantic tempestuous seas, a Russian cargo ship battled not just the raging storm, but also a relentless inferno. On its deck, a shocking sight unfolded as cars, held captive in their cargo confines, became unwitting torches. The crackling flame danced upon the lids, smoke billowing into the turbulent air. Finally, the storm had receded and the charred remnants of the cargo were revealed. The car fire disaster on the deck of this ship left a big scar in the Russian maritime industry, raising stricter requirements for general cargo safety in sea transport. Watch till the end and let us know your thoughts in the comments section.
You're watching how a ship launched. How amazing. It's a significant event in its life cycle. The event isn't merely about sliding a vessel into the water. It's a celebration of innovation, tradition, and the collaborative effort of countless individuals. Engineers ensure the ship moves smoothly into the water, accounting for its weight distribution and balance. Launching requires precision and coordination, showcasing the collaborative effort of designers, engineers, and ship builders, embodying the dreams and aspirations of its creators. Off Oregon's coast, a colossal wave surged, violently overturning a lone boat. The boat was swallowed by nature's raw power in a harrowing display of the ocean's unforgiving might. Unbelievable. A giant boat plows through bridge in jaw-dropping incident. Why do you think this incident happened? That looks scary. A container ship carrying 25 tons of nitric acid burned after it caught fire off the coast of Sri Lanka on May 18, 2021. I hope everyone got off safely. Property damage was estimated to be in the millions of dollars. A calamitous collision unfolded as a boat careened into a restaurant, leaving a trail of wreckage. Chef and the staff swiftly grappled with the chaos, salvaging amidst the aftermath. The captain was cited for reckless navigation in dense fog. This is a valuable lesson for sailors. Miraculously, no lives were lost, thanks to an employee's fortuitous absence from the impacted area. Two years ago, a destructive boat fire at Pope's Island Marina in New Bedford engulfed a sizable vessel, casting thick plumes of smoke into the sky. Despite relentless efforts by fire crews, the blaze persisted, even reigniting intensely after initial containment. There were many formidable hurdles faced, notably the 500 gallons of fuel aboard, exacerbating the challenge. Sadly, the majority of the boat succumbed to the fire, resulting in a multi-million-dollar loss. Miraculously, no injuries were reported, yet the presence of fuel and adverse conditions posed arduous tasks for the firefighting teams combating this formidable inferno.
You know, crane failures due to mechanical malfunctions or operator errors pose grave risks. Maintenance negligence or improper assembly can exacerbate the risks. Such failures highlight the need for stringent safety protocols, regular inspections, and skilled operation to mitigate the potential hazards associated with these towering pieces of machinery. Gao International Airport serves as a key aviation hub in Mali, located in the city of Gao in the eastern part of the country. Eyewitness footage shows the moment a Russian-made Ilyushin I-176 transport aircraft traveled approximately 380 meters past the end of the runway, before crossing a perimeter road and then proceeding down an embankment and exploded following a landing at the airport on Saturday, September 23, 2023. A shipyard in Kaohsiung held a launching ceremony for a new ship in the morning. As a result, the fishery boat had just been launched and began to tilt, even threatening to capsize. Amidst the chaos, rescuer crews rushed to aid the stricken boat. 4 tugboats rallied, working tirelessly to right the vessel and guide it back to shore. Finally, the boat steadied, averting disaster. Miraculously, all crew members emerged unharmed. Encino, situated in the San Fernando Valley of Los Angeles, California, lined with lush greenery and tree-lined streets. Recently, a massive fire broke out at a 3-story home under construction in Encino. Flames ferociously devoured the pinnacle of the colossal 28,000-square-foot structure, billowing thick plumes of smoke into the sky. Witnesses, in stunned disbelief, watched as the promising edifice transformed into a roaring pyre, the radiant heat felt even from a distance. No injuries to workers or firefighters were reported, and no evacuations of the neighborhood were being ordered. These towering structures of crane, crucial for heavy lifting and construction tasks, their collapse is a harrowing event often witnessed in construction and industrial settings.
Вижу.
Collapsed cranes epitomize the devastating consequences of structural failures in high-risk work environments. It emphasizes warranting a stringent safety measure and through inspections to prevent such catastrophes. Heavy rainfall in Peru caused the structure to fall into flooded rivers. Off of Australia's east coast, a cargo ship suffered the loss of 83 containers, potentially carrying various goods. Concern lingers regarding the proper securing of these containers. These unsecured containers, submerged and challenging to detect, pose significant risks to maritime traffic. Inclement weather hindered revival efforts, with the ship remaining offshore until the conditions improve for damage assessment. Fire in downtown Iowa City across the University of Iowa, March 5, 2019. Flames danced and billowed upward, painting an ominous picture against the skyline.
Whoa!
Join the conversation with us, share your thoughts, and hit that subscribe button to receive our most updated videos. In Phelan, a striking scene unfolded on the I-15 freeway as a semi-truck burst into flames, abruptly halting the flow of traffic.
Where were you hauling in there?
Thick plumes of smoke billowed into the sky. The raging fire engulfed the truck, sending fiery tongues licking the surrounding air. Other video of a car in Kenner, Louisiana catches on fire, engulfing firefighters that were nearby. Car fire in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Streets along Ventura's beach communities cope with several feet of water, leaving multiple vehicles stranded. Many residents had gathered to watch the big waves from the sand, but were caught up unexpectedly in them. A video showed a massive rogue wave breaching a low wall in Ventura, sending onlookers fleeing and sweeping up several of them in water. People who lived in affected communities can't recall seeing waves this size, at least in the recent past. In a harrowing spectacle captured on video, a residential building in Guangxi Province, China, succumbed to the unrelenting force of floodwaters in June 2020. The chilling footage portrays the sudden collapse of the structure, swiftly consumed by the torrential currents, accentuating the sheer power and devastation of the flooding. The footage serves as a haunting reminder of the vulnerability of human settlements in the face of nature's fury.
In June, the Victory Casino cruise ship faced a harrowing moment as it returned to the Cape Canaveral port. Maneuvering to avoid an incoming storm, the engines overheated, triggering a brief but intense stack fire. Flames and thick smoke emerged, prompting swift action from the crew. Finally, the situation was swiftly contained and no one was injured. A Russian cargo ship, 5,998-ton Sea Grand, hit the Guang'an Bridge before turning around. No injuries were reported, but the bridge was closed for safety checks. Such incidents highlight the importance of precision and caution while maneuvering large vessels. Last year, a towboat met disaster near Wabasha, Minnesota, crashing into the Mississippi River's lock and dam in Alma, western Wisconsin. The tugboat lost control in the powerful river current, leaving a barge stranded in the lock and dam system. Fortunately, all on board escaped unharmed from this tense incident. 2011, a ship named the MV Alanis collided with the Clarence Street Bridge on the Welland Canal in Allenburg, Ontario, leading to its closure. The careless captain let the train's trail hit the foot of the bridge while hundreds of cars were still moving above. Fortunately, no major incidents occurred.
In the crisp winter air of Sergiev Posad, the tranquility shattered as a towering sentinel of construction met a tragic fate. On that fateful day of December 19, 2012, a tower crane, a symbol of progress, collapsed. The crane's mighty frame suddenly unleashing a chaotic cascade of steel and concrete. Its descent became a harrowing plunge. The event stood as a poignant reminder of the inherent risks in construction, highlighting the importance of enhancing safety measures and upholding stringent protocols in the pursuit of progress. An Ilyushin IL-18 Coot operated by DHL revved its engines in preparation for departure. However, the crescendo of the takeoff was abruptly halted. The engines roared in a desperate bid for ascent. Finally, it aborts takeoff from the 8,202-foot-long airstrip at Cabinda, West Africa.
Thank you for staying with us throughout this incredible journey. We'd love to hear which moment resonated with you the most. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. See you in the next video.